Have you ever seen an interview where it's been a little awkward?
Yeah, there's kind of like they're in a secret tiff with each other and someone's getting sassy.
I think once or twice I've seen something like that. Not very often, because when we think of interviews, you're thinking, oh, how are you doing? You know, you did great.
Yeah.
What can we expect from you?
They're kind of like schmoozing them over a little bit, aren't they?
Those are the typical type of interviews that I've ever seen. Today we have heated interviews. I don't think I've looked at anything like this.
Oh no, definitely not.
Ever. So I'm pretty excited to see this one. Before the video begins, here's a quick message from our sponsor.
Today's video is sponsored by Temu. Now they are celebrating their second anniversary campaign, where they will give you $100. Yes, that's right, $100 cash to you. Just download the app using the link in our description box, or scan the QR code up here. Then search our code to get the promotion page and win 100 cash. This will apply to new users with qualifying orders. Guys, it is a $100 cash. Why wouldn't you take it? Remember to download the app using my code here or the link in the description.
Not a real passion, not a mentality that I would have expected.
Maybe. You can come to the trainer if you want
Looks
next
upset.
week. You can tell us your mentality, how to win the game against Ajax.
I will, if you invite me.
You can. Which team you support? You know?
I support nothing.
Nothing. I think you support Ajax. Anyway, I know.
Really? Why do you think so?
Anyway, I know how much they.
No, why do you think so?
Oh, he's definitely getting confrontational.
Oh, really? You can tell that by my face? I think this is a big disappointment that you talk this way to me.
So you talk the same.
I don't talk the same. I ask, where's the mentality? That's a normal question in football.
Yes.
But his celebration
I
is
Just
like it.
disrespectful, though.
exuberant. He's got a second
yeah.
yellow card. Iraq down to 10 men, but in front. Incredible. Ratib gets it back to Nizagashtan. Iraq's title.
يجب أن يكون هناك دور كبير للمدرب في ضبط اللاعبين خصوصا بعد احتفال أيمن حسين المبالغ به. نتمنى من حضرتك توضيح هاي الأمور. قلت إنه هل من المعقول إنه لقاء تلفزيوني خسر المنتخب العراقي؟
Taking shots.
سي.
You know, don't antagonize somebody that's already upset, is what I'm seeing.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Oh,
Passage
wow.
of play that from Real Madrid. Valverde then drives it in, and they go ahead.
What is
Finishes
happening?
Junior. Brilliant save. Full-time whistle. Real Madrid are the European champions.
Okay, so they're
Weil es,
upset.
was den Spielverlauf angeht, gar nicht so selbstverständlich war.
Was ist schon selbstverständlich? Die Champions League zu gewinnen ist auch nicht selbstverständlich. Ich glaube, wir haben einen großen Fight geliefert. Wir wussten, dass Liverpool eine super Mannschaft ist. Was heißt nicht selbstverständlich? Wir haben gewonnen. Fertig.
War das überraschend für Sie, dass Real Madrid doch ganz schön in Bedrängnis geraten ist?
Also du hattest 90 Minuten Zeit, dir vernünftige Fragen zu überlegen.
They always kind of fluster after because they just like played a hard game for
Ich finde
hours.
das gar nicht so schlimm.
Well,
weil
right,
es-
and then
aber das
listen
ist
to
so-
this
so
guy.
deutlich
He's
war,
just
dass Real
basically
Madrid
saying,
aber
do you really deserve it?
K.O.-Phase schon ein paar Mal sozusagen so gut wie weg.
Yeah, I'd probably step away too.
Jetzt ist er weg.
That was pretty disrespectful.
I think he was a gentleman walking away.
Ahmad, who stole the ball.
You don't have to do
gets
that.
it
It's
back
nice of
to
him to even do an
Garnacho.
interview.
The young man, can he make himself a hero?
And I get
He
why the
has done.
interviewer was like that, though, but still.
Normally, intensity is the name of your game, so how come it became so difficult in extra time?
A bit of a dumb question, I have to say, because when you see us that often,
like that he called him up for
never
it.
saw us, and you can ask how can they have more resources.
So too many games, or
I don't think that. Ah, come on, you are obviously not in a great shape, and I have no
Oh.
words for you. The question talking about are you really? What's wrong with you? What did you want now?
Here we
how
go.
come you're so
It's going down.
Oh,
Not
I
for
wanted
sure.
to see more that they were gonna throw some fish.
Kiel ist weiter. Holstein Kiel bezwingt die Bayern im Elfmeterschießen.
Wie war denn jetzt die Stimmung gerade in der Kabine? Sie waren schon drin, hat Hansi Flick schon ein bisschen was gesagt?
Was denken Sie?
Ja.
Ja, Sie lachen jetzt hier.
Nee, ich lache nicht.
Ja, natürlich haben Sie gelacht. Was
Sehr
denken Sie
lange
denn?
her,
Die
dass der FC
Stimmung.
Bayern so früh ausgeschieden
It
ist.
might
Seit
just be best
2000.
not to interview
Gab es
someone when they're
irgendwelche
upset.
Erklärungsversuche
Right.
schon?
Nee, da gab es noch gar nichts, aber die Stimmung ist natürlich dementsprechend, wir sind natürlich bedient, können Sie sich ja vorstellen. Ja.
And I think
He played it pretty cool. But how do you think they're feeling? You know, they lost.
They lost. They did the best they could in the situation, and then they're getting antagonized for someone who's not even doing the sport.
My suspicion would be no. For you to ask that question, I think you're either being very, very silly or you're being absolutely stupid. One of the two.
Good for them.
I'm sorry, son, but you are daft. Now, do you want to ask a different question, Or do you want to ask it differently? Go on, ask it. Or you're not capable.
Well, he's not going to let this guy speak to me.
You don't know what
I don't know how you've taken that question then, because...
Well, you must be very stupid. I'm sorry.
Oh, he called him out.
Right.
Desde que estoy en España, diz-me jugador que ha marcado más goles que yo fuera de casa. Uno. Non tienes.
No answer.
Sì, dice, se c'è qualcosa che ti contraddistingue, che tu hai sempre segnato, che è fuori casa.
Because everything you say, they're going to use against you.
Some of the reporters are just stupid.
They are.
I like that we're getting a little backstory of each, interaction.
In Africa, I just want to say, and I think Asia is playing games as well, if I'm right. South America as well, great. Oh, can't wait.
I think it's an insult to the players, it's an insult to the fans, it's an insult to the people, and it's an insult to the continent.
Stop.
I think you will continent and apologize.
Stop, it's all good. It was not, I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it like that. I don't know why you understand it like that, to be 100% honest.
That was what he said. I listened to the
Things can be taken out of context so quickly.
I know. There's a little tournament in January, and I didn't mean a little tournament. I just mean like you say it when someone, there's still a tournament. It's ironic. Oh, sorry, I'm not a
You know, the spicy thing with it is there's a 50% chance that someone's going to like what you do if you're for the team or you're not for the team.
Right.
They come again, and there's the goal!
But what is the golden generation? Yours. And you say that France and England and Spain and Germany is not a golden generation? Okay, thank you.
Jeez,
See, I like they're so respectful to them though. They just walk away.
Which I find hard to accept, but luckily. Which one do you think? Which one? Well, how many were there? And they had 2 shots at goal. One was a penalty, and one was a striker goal our goalkeeper saved. So what decision are we talking about? Okay. So, let's not take the piss here.
I certainly wasn't.
Well, I think you are.
I wasn't.
This is what I like.
You can tell he's a little bit of a hothead.
On a night where we talk about potential qualification.
Why do we keep seeing it?
Who had the idea to do the press conference here? That would be a really interesting question. Wow.
This guy is not somebody you want to mess with right now. You just don't.
Here we go. Here come England.
Are you happy that a referee who had been banned for match fixing was taking part in this semi-final?
You want me to get me in trouble?
No, but it was a talking point before the game.
Well, he did our game against Romania, and I think that game he was alright. So you don't want to get me in trouble. That's for you guys.
Yep, exactly.
I always feel like they want to antagonize them to get a reaction for more publicity.
Of course.
Here he comes, and he scores! Oh, good penalty. Third time lucky for James Ward-Prowse.
Do you think your position, the uncertainty of your...
So you are finding an alibi, another alibi. You try to find alibi or an excuse for the players. Okay, continue to do this, to find excuse for the players. You do only this. Excuse. Try to protest every time.
Why do you think it is like this?
You said here, don't play for something important. They don't want to play under pressure. They don't want to play under stress. Yeah, it's easy in this way. And Tottenham story is this. 20 years that there is the owner and never won something.
Emmanuel Barbier pour
They just want to see something.
Oui, moi aussi, je me trompe. C'est parce que j'ai une question avec Kylian.
Ah, vous m'avez appelé Kylian?
Oui, pardonne-moi.
Je suis plus beau.
Pardonne-moi.
That's funny.
He's a little more witty and fun with it.
Congratulations. Tonight you became the youngest player in UEFA Champions League history to score a first-half hat-trick. How are you feeling right now?
I feel very good.
Anything else?
You ask how I feel, I ask.
He's a man
What's
of
the
few
secret?
words.
17 goals now this season in 9 games.
Work hard.
How are you feeling? Come on.
And what's your secret? You scored 10 times now in the Champions League.
Smiling.
10-mal getroffen übrigens, die 3 Superstars Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi und Neymar 6-mal zusammen. Also harte Arbeit.
These are more falling or awkward.
Yeah, this is definitely awkward.
Doch. I have to translate for our German spectators, so yeah, okay.
I felt like this was going to definitely be on here.
A lot of people or you? But you seem to know better than me.
No, I don't know. I'm waiting for you.
Oh no.
I'd like to know what...
But still you're talking about it, so how do you know?
How do you know? Sometimes in the game, you shouldn't have some pass.
And you know better football than me?
No.
So why are you talking?
Oh.
Are you a journalist or a camera guy?
I am a journalist.
So why are you holding the camera? You should have a camera guy, no?
Because my boss wants to meet you.
So he's low budget.
He was giving it to him.
He definitely was.
We need a whole video on just Zlatan.
Oh, I could definitely watch that too. And it was like straight out questions, like if you know more than me, go ahead and tell me, but I play this sport, so don't come at me.
Exactly.
That it's players that are the problem and not your coaching.
So what do you mean? Tell me then, explain me. Maybe you can explain me which mistakes we make regular.
Well, constantly turning the ball over in your own half, playing the ball out from the back, getting moved. You see that for too long now.
You are sure?
Absolutely.
I don't think otherwise you wouldn't win trophies as we did and to beat big opponents. So I'm sorry for you. I have another vision.
I think he's very professional.
Yeah, he is.
I think we won after City the most trophies in English football. So I'm sorry for you.
Kept alive now by Bellingham.
Yeah, he kept that really good. He didn't insult them.
It's Mbappé coming on and scoring.
No sé si pudiste ver anoche el debut de Mbappé con el Real Madrid. ¿Qué tiene que hacer este vestuario para echarle poco de menos?
Qué pesados son los españoles, madre mía. Todavía seguís aquí.
Oh, yeah. He's not going to give it to him.
La verdad es que no contaba que me fuerais a preguntar más de Kylian. Le deseo lo mejor allí donde vaya.
Die Mannschaft hat sehr müde
that was
gewirkt heute. Ist es vielleicht mal an der Zeit, die Taktik mit Ihnen als einzige Spitze zu überdenken?
Das ist ein bisschen viel vorgenommen. Ich meine, ohne mich würden wir nächste Saison gegen Paderborn spielen oder was. Wahrscheinlich liegt es am Trainer, der uns die ganze Woche lang so dermaßen schleift, dass halt im Spiel nichts mehr übrig dafür ist.
Oh yeah, she kind of crossed the line on that one.
She did.
Ich weiß gar nicht mehr, was ich dazu noch sagen soll. Zurück zu dir ins Studio.
Really the only strike. Seen a lot of post interviews. Obviously, the team that lost, they're not going to be happy about it. A lot of those managers, though, were really good gentlemen.
I think they were really respectful and to walk away and just, you know, you're not valid of my time.
Right, and they're asking obviously dumb questions, but is it the job that this reporter, journalist is supposed to ask these questions? I think, yeah, but you have to have a little bit of... Exactly. A little bit more respect.
I think they were looking for reactions because they want to sell it more.
Exactly.
And they were being so disrespectful. But I did like Zlatan, like he called it for what it was.
Yeah, we need to have a whole Zlatan video. He does the best interviews, whether it's on like a nightly show or just after the game, before the game. That man is hilarious.
Oh, he is hilarious.
We've seen actually a lot of his interviews.
But I feel like he's the kind of person you either don't respect because physically it's not going to end well, and he's very intelligent.
Who doesn't respect Zlatan?
Come on. We've seen some stuff where players got, you know, sassy. And
you always respect Zlatan.
You should always do that because it's not going to end well.
It never will.
No, he's
not with that guy.
So smart, so fast. Those legs, he'll kick you.
Let me know what you thought of the video. Couple of those moments you just had to kind of take in, so we were quiet on a little bit of them, getting the context.
Yeah.
But comment down below, let me know what you thought of it. That's going to be the end of this one. If you made it to the end, hit the thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Otherwise, we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.